We're Bret and Becky. We live in Houston, lived here for a long time. We're proud owners of a Briggs Stratton generator.
Well, the first one was Hurricane Alicia. That was a Category 3, first year we were here. Then we had a scare with a big Category 5 Rita. Hurricane Ike was the next one. The state of Texas got a major freeze and the power grid essentially went down. I was always leery of hurricanes. Hey, if we lose power, what are we gonna do? Your windows break and the wind, rain comes in, they'll pay for any damage of that. But if your power's out for days, a week, or whatever, it's so humid, hot and humid here, that your furniture, all your belongings will be mold and mildew, and it'll get into the walls and that sort of thing. So you really need power. That's kind of what prompted me to, start looking at generators. The procedure I used was I asked friends, so who do you have? And I had those installers come out. So you can get a lot of information just by asking a few basic questions, but it starts with the installer. Our installer that I finally chose, that I thought was the best, he could offer other brands, but also the Briggs Stratton. So we chose Briggs Stratton for the power output that's available on natural gas. So basically we have 2 air conditioners, 2 pool pumps, refrigerator or freezer. When both air conditioners on, you got the pool pump on. With others, it couldn't quite handle the load. This 26 kilowatt Briggs Stratton's a beast. I've had everything on that I can think of, and it handles it really with ease. We had this installed, and it was fully installed, operational before Beryl, 6 months before Beryl.
The next morning when we woke up, he was so mad. That palm tree landed right on his new toy and crashed it in. But the thing was still running, and I told him, I said, you gotta take a picture and send that in and tell him, still running? Yeah. And so we did.
My dealer, who was busy, maintaining other generators, I told him there's no rush because it's running.
In his words, the thing was a beast. It ran everything with no problem, even though it was a lot of damage to it. It's because it was hot, it's sticky, it's wet, and the power's out and you don't know how long it's gonna be out. First thing I did was in the morning was sent text to the neighbor, said, there's coffee over here if you need it.
She invited me over for coffee. So I came over to get coffee, made my day a lot better. My cell phone, I would bring my cell phone over, my laptop.
And then we eventually ended up running extension cords both sides to the neighbors on each house, and the guy behind us came over and charged his phone. And
I think the peak was about 2/3 of its load, so it had plenty of capacity.
So it was nice to have, and we were able to have some friends stay with us, that their power was out longer than ours. And it's so hot everywhere and you can't get cooled off, so that was nice.
When the house got to be 89 and 90 degrees, I took her up on that very kind offer.
We already have recommended it to friends of ours who put one in at our word.
Well, let's just say that I used to respect Briggs and Stratton. Now I'm a fan.